What's good, wonderful people? Tough and Cherry here. On this video, we're going to be showing you what our day looks like when we're in Zimbabwe and we're visiting our farms. So here we're just at our residential home, which is in Chivhu town. It's about maybe 5 minutes away from the town center. And we were going to drive to our farms, which are like 45 minutes away from the town center. So we're currently running 3 farms. 2 of them we are renting them, and we are breeding cattle. The third and last one is our own private land, and on this one we are mainly growing crops, raising goats, and of course breeding a few cattle because of the land size. So here we're just on the drive going to the farms. Come and let's enjoy the adventure.
Usafike ndo vashinzwa kupi bazokwazi ukuita into chikeni
Mama.
Ryan kefu nechichibuti chako ichocho norwa mwana Ryan chimuti chako ichoka
What's happening is my wife wants to take Joshua out, but Joshua doesn't want to go. He's just a farm boy. Chivhu, see 2 seconds, baby. Chivhu, see 2 seconds. We're watching him. Chivhu, see 2 seconds. Chivhu, watch. Joshua.
I know some of you are probably wondering what's going on. So let me just explain. So these cows, they don't live in this cattle pen that you see here. They only come in here once a week on this specific day when we go to the farm. Our main agenda, our main reason of going there is to dip the cattle, to get rid of the ticks and hence preventing the cows from diseases which are mainly caused by ticks. So we are there to dip the cows. We are there also to inspect, to see, it's more like a stock count, just to make sure that we've got all the cows that are there, to see which ones are pregnant, which ones are about to give birth. My dad, because of experience, he knows just by looking at a cow, and he knows when, he's expecting the next calves and how many are due to give birth. All this he knows, and he's got a record of this. So if there are any new calves, you'll be expecting them, and you'll have to obviously inject them, to boost their immune system. And the new ones also needs to be tagged. As you can see, most of the cows, they've got ear tags in the ears, just for identification, to know these are ours. Later on at a later stage, they'll be branded. And if it's the male ones, they'll be, castrated if we want to castrate, or they'll remain bulls if you want to keep bulls. So here we're just, putting them onto a race where the guys will be spraying the cows, to get rid of the ticks, like I said. Each and every cow will be sprayed, just to ensure that it's clean and it's got no ticks. And also it's the time for injecting those that are weak, those that are sick. And basically that's the whole idea and the agenda of being there. So I hope you could clarity now.
Rain.
Mission accomplished. We are now on our way to the second farm. So these are the paddocks that I was talking of earlier on, where the cows stay. And these are the pastures where they'll be grazing throughout the week, and they only go to the cattle pen once a week for the event that we've just done now. So here we can see the mothers and the calves just grazing. So anyway, let's go to the next farm.
Look at the vastness of this land. This is the new farm that has just brought in a new cows too, but it's large. So we're just trying to go and find some of the cows, and then we'll go home. But just the view. This is Zimbabwe. That's Dad and Taff and Josh. That's my father-in-law, as strong as ever. Baby, no going as that it is. Hey, waka, that is easy. No need to. Guys, we've had to follow me and my little sister-in-law. We've had to follow these two cows that escaped from the other bunch, which is way over there. So I decided to take on the mission of bringing them back. My first time. Oh, they're running. Oh, some. I've learned this signal from Dad, that's what he was doing, but obviously a bit louder. Hey, I'm a farm wife. Okay, I'm gonna pause my video for now because I'm running out of battery. It's hard work. So we have failed. We've gone further into the bush than we wanted, and the cow is still going, and it's a calf. Imagine, we're literally going backwards.
All right, guys. So the mission failed on this farm because 18 of the cows were missing. Apparently, the fence was broken in one of the paddocks, and the cows, they just escaped and went to the next farm. So my dad just told the guys to go look for them and to fix the fence. And then the following day, we're going to go there to do the dipping. So here we're now going to the third farm, which is our own private land. This is where we grow crops and raise goats.
Oh, it was good. You see a lot of videos on YouTube about primitive living and homesteads and whatnot, but this is the real deal in Zimbabwe. Just here because Dad owns this land and they are cultivating the sand. So here we've got the goats. He's got two farms, this one and another one. So most of the goats are here, some of them are somewhere else. Hello. Well, that's nasty. That is nasty. They just pooping and peeing everywhere. So these are the goats. One of these is mine, and it's got a kid. Oh wait, there it is. That's my goat. I got given this after I came to Zim and gave birth to Joshua. So this was my gift from Dad. And it's got a baby. I don't know where the baby is because I can't see the baby right now. But I've got a grandkid, guys. So those are some of the huts that the people that keep this place stay in. That's the car we came with from. That's Dad's car. Here we got cows. Some of the cows. There are very little cows on this side, on this farm. Some of them have been moved to a third farm, which we'll tell you about in a later video. I think I already took the footage. And this is land growing maize. So it goes like from here all the way up there and all the way to like that point there.
As I mentioned earlier on, this is our own private land, so it's more like home to us. We're not renting this place, so we came here to just do the same thing like we've done on other farms, dipping the cows, and also to look at the crops if they need herbicides and stuff like that. We also got a chance to have lunch, over here, and we took one goat home, which we later barbecued that night. Over there we can see Joshua and my Nini just showing Joshua some barafuto. These are flying ants. It's a delicacy. Very, very delicious. So it's food.
So we're gonna get the cows out so they can go and graze. Come on.
As you can probably tell, there's always something to do at a farm. There is never a time that you can just sit and relax and have nothing to do. So now we're just taking these cows up to the pastures for grazing. They'll spend the whole day there grazing. So these, we don't feed them with anything. They just graze, they just feed on grass, that's it. Except when it's really, they're really skinny, as you can see. It's just because we're coming from a dry spell and now it's just the beginning of, I don't know what the season is called, but when the rain starts coming down and the grass is greener. So yeah, in 2 months time they'll be really, really proper fat and you won't be even able to see all those bones that you can see. So up next, the goats will be going out. They just graze together with the cows. They actually know, they just follow the cows and they'll be grazing together. So because this is not really a farm, it's a plot. So we've got neighbors that are not very far from us and they've got fields and stuff. So we have somebody, one of the keepers that live there, they follow after them, and they'll be watching them just to protect them from, not really protecting them actually, but just to ensure that they don't go to people's fields and eat the crops. So my young brother over there is just letting because we help whenever we get there. So he's just helping, the goats to go out. As you can tell, there's only baby goats in there. It's because they don't go to the pastures because they're too small. So it's easy for them to be left in the tall grass, and hence they can be eaten by jackals and stuff like that. So they just remain behind. And we've got a few adults there, probably some mother just remaining to watch over here, young ones. Up next, we're gonna be driving off-road to collect some firewood. There was a pile here. It's because of this dead tree. It fell down and obviously it dried up and then it was cut. These are too heavy, so I'm not going to be bothered to put them in there. Joshua and Mommy are sitting there. They've just been watching me doing this. So yeah, all this came from one tree. So that's a lot of firewood. Up next, we're going to the river called Munyate River. It's about maybe 1.5 miles or 2 miles away from the house, where we're going to fetch some water. So we're going with the cows. This is the traditional way of, carrying loads at the farms. It's unfortunate I forgot to vlog how we put the cows on the cart and the process of getting the water out of the river. Here we're just on our way back to the farmhouse already with the water. And yeah, so there's normally one person in front leading the cows and the other one behind, just kind of like controlling them. After packing the cows and the load, we took off to get back home to Chivhu. And we took one goat with us, which we later barbecued that evening. So that's it from us, guys. This is how our day looks like when we visit all our 3 farms. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have enjoyed this one. Put on the comments below what you think about the video and what you'd like to see next later, and God bless you.